So, you might be wondering how I got myself into this situation. I am being chased down by a few randoms and also A12 himself. Now you may be wondering, what happened? Why is A12 pissed off at me? Well, that's what today's video will be about, and more of the entire fight that resulted because of it. I won't get into too much depth on what exactly happened. Maybe I might make a video for my ex's channel about it, if that's what you guys are into. But with that out of the way, let's get into the details. So all of this happened because I wanted to leave A12's group. Of course, this wasn't just because I left the group. It mainly is because I said some things that I definitely shouldn't have said. It wasn't nothing too horrible, but I'm pretty sure I called him fake and maybe something else. But I apologized to him a day or two later, and he still, or at that time, still wasn't really too happy about it. And I'm sure he won't be happy after this video either. But at this point, there's no point trying to make anyone happy here. But why would I leave his group? I left due to some other reasons just that have added up over the months that I maybe might get into in that extras video that I talked about if I end up making it. But what you need to know is that I didn't want to be there anymore, and I wanted to leave peacefully. Of course, I prevented that from happening because of the things I said, which I do regret saying, and I am sorry for those things. But of course, I have to pay the price for my actions. The good news about all this is I've learned a thing or two, but also I'll be making more solo videos, which is sure to make most of you happy. I'm sure a lot of you didn't like seeing me rolling around in a group, and maybe now I'll get more time to play with you guys in the stream. Maybe. Now I'll talk about some background to this fight. I knew this fight was coming, and to be honest, I did expect to win. I will just spoil it now. I did lose. Now the question is, how did I lose? You'll just have to stick around to find out. I got told by someone that they wanted a friendly fight and that 12 was going to be involved. And I was like, fine. I don't really care. I thought it was supposed to be a friendly fight, so I didn't think he was going to be tryharding or anything. But get this. 12 swapped 4 times himself. Now, I don't know about you, but what's so friendly about swapping 4 times for killing a single person, by the way? And also including one of his friends, his said friend also swapped 3 times himself. Like, why? You're gonna tell me you want a friendly fight and then you're just gonna swap till I die. Like, that's just, there's a lot of BS going on there that I don't really agree with. So anyways, what was really involved here? From what I saw from the start, there was 2 bars, a Struthy, an Iggy, and a Mira. But later as the fight progressed, as people died, soon I saw a Berta pop in for a bit, a Pycno, a Meg, a Dasp, and a Hats. Now keep in mind this fight took place over roughly 45 minutes. How do you have pride for killing a single person taking this long and to swap 7 times total? That I just will never understand. And keep in mind that there's some groups in this game that abuse this even more. They probably collectively swap like 20 times to kill maybe a small team, which is just embarrassing. And I don't know how people play that way. Now welcome to the meat and potatoes of the video, so to say. So of course, my usual aggressive tendencies make me attack this bar, because why not? It's GP, I can do whatever I want. Now here comes our special guest today, A12 himself on his Mira. So I realize he's trying to stall me out so the rest can catch up, because I hear the others behind me, and I did glance back earlier and see them. So I'm trying to just deal as much damage to him as I can before I have to actually commit to running away. And I don't know how that sweep hit, but it did, so good for me. I heard that Struthy buffing them, so I decided to deafen, so at least I can save myself a little bit of time where I'm under attack from the Mira. Was it worth the stam? I'm not really sure, but there's arguments to yes and no on that one. So there I get a good daze, so he can't hit me, but he didn't realize that just yet, and I was able to get a free punch on him without any consequences. By this point, I'm pretty sure he's roughly half, maybe a little lower. And of course the bars are starting to catch up now. Now at this point I realize I have 2 choices. Either A, I could keep trying to fight the Mira while dealing with the bar at the same time, or maybe I could try just to run ahead and drain the Mira stem, maybe get a good hit on him. I decided to take the opportunity to fight the bar a little bit and just see if I can catch the Mira off guard with its aggression and maybe get a good hit on it. Of course I got dazed there, so I couldn't get a hit on him, but I did take advantage and get a hit on the bar. Now at this point I have no choice but to play full defense with 2 defensive dinos on me. I took advantage of my daze there, so I got some free hits on the bar while only taking 1 from the Mira. For Samira's hits, I'm not really concerned about the damage they're dealing. I'm concerned about the stam regen that it's preventing. I don't know what that slam is for, but whatever. I do get hit a little bit by the mirror here. But I do get a good hit on the bar at least. Just the more damage I can get, the better. Now I keep taking hits from this Samira. Now I'm fully Venom now, which means I will not have my full stam regen for the longest time. Now at this point, I have to just keep going, keep trying to keep away from bars, and maybe kill the Mira with over-aggression like I was talking about earlier. And there goes the Mira. The first death of this fight. Now I felt like I had pretty good control here, so I was feeling confident, and I decided to try and maybe take down one of the bars if possible. Now this bar keeps making me try to play his game, but I just ignore him. There's no reason to play into it when I'm outnumbered like this. Though then again, always be prepared to punish aggression, which is what I did right there. He falls victim for a second time in a row too. He even falls for it again a third time, which this time I get the good old daze sweep combo on him. Now at this point, I'm feeling pretty confident. His sweep misses to some sweep activities, I guess. Some sweep jank, you could say. And it also happens again. He had a good opportunity to get a sweep hit there, but he misses, and mine somehow connects. I took an opportunity to punish the other bar laying down, despite my stam levels, and I missed my sweep there because that bar's a little more aware than last. Just a montage of some satisfying hits, and misses, obviously. Gotta have some satisfying misses. But anyways, some satisfying offensive gameplay of my bars, since I was put on offense pretty much against, for some reason, in a 2v1, but sure. I know I make offense look easy to play, but it really isn't. Just for time's sake, I did cut out a lot of the baits I did on attacks, because some of them were unsuccessful and others did work, like a few of these did. And yeah, I don't know what that was. Yeah, let's not talk about that. Then I see the Sleuthi, so I just have the deafen again, so it can't buff the bar. So I stand a better chance. Get a satisfying hit there. Missed that one, but follow up with a slam to get a good hit. And another one. The damage farming never stops. Now by this point in the fight, I was getting pretty low. I only got low because I was playing offense pretty much the entire fight at this point. And I decided maybe I'd go back on defense and see if I can kill one by their aggression. Things looked promising. I know the sweep knockback bar had to be nearing death scars like I am. The other bar was probably roughly about half. There, I'm pretty sure he starts showing some death scars. But at this point, I just needed to enter full run mode and see if something happened by chance. So I saw the bird a little bit ago, and I decided to defense up. I knew this birdo was probably going to full send me, and I saw it decide to fall asleep, so I decided to take advantage of it and see if I can get a sweep on him. I take a sweep, but I also get a sweep on it. The birdo was my biggest threat, so I can outrun these bars with my level of diehard I had. So getting damage on the birdo will guarantee my safety. This birdo should be pretty low now. Now I have to deal with the bars a little bit. Just punish them for getting too close to me. Nothing interesting happens till we get the triad. Here the Sleuthi decides to do whatever that was and dies. Not really sure what was going on in his head, but sure. Now you may notice the Iggy in the back, and one of the bars and the Iggy are actually the same people from the background footage from the lore section of this video. Iggy doing Iggy activities for, I don't know what he's doing. I think he tried to bone break me there, but that didn't really work out too well. And here he comes again. Take even more damage. And this will help out later. And catch him lacking too. And get another sweep on him. Now he's like a fourth. I do get a little sandwich there and take some damage, but nothing too bad. And get some hits while I'm at it. Decides to full send, and I realize that he's running the 75% damage reflect, so I decided not to play into it. Just other bar activities, usual. Some more damage, but allows this bar to get in front of me, which will become problematic. I actually am very lucky to escape from my life here. I thought I was cooked right there, but I guess if there's a will, there's a way. Just more of them being aggressive since they know I'm low. And your good friend Iggy decides to show back up, thinking he can finish the job. Took advantage of Daze locking his attacks, and he only gets a single hit on me and dies. Fast forward to about 5 minutes, and I did fight hats before this, but wasn't really worth showing. But they try yet again to be over aggressive, so just punish them for it. I do kind of fall into that damage reflect there, which chunks a lot of my health away. Fast forward roughly another 5 minutes, and this is where I thought there's gonna be a turning point. This bar swims, so I get some good hits. He starts showing, so I think if I can just kill this bar, I can end this right here. But of course, that Daze has to ruin my plan. So I'll just sweep there. Go on the offensive. I was thinking he might sweep there, but he knocks me back instead. And if I had a little more diehard there, I would have killed him. If I was like 50%, would have got my sweep back. Now I just gotta play with this bar a little bit while the other one runs. I just had to take opportunity when I saw it to get past and chase the other one. The other one decides to swim yet again, but this time I can't really do anything about it because that branch there. And he decides to swim across the river over there. Here comes the Dasp, and gets conveniently stuck in there. Luckily I have died there a few times, so I kind of know that it's not a good way to go. Get some decent hits on this bar here. Try to push him off to make him take fall damage, but that didn't go too well. We trade sweep tail shots there. Get some splash with AoE. there, take a pretty good sweep. See if I can push it, and I do get my sweep damage back that I took. Now here comes this Meg. Gets caught off guard with the sweep. Punches. Slams him into death scars, and then he says, F this, I'm out of here. So yeah, I gotta come check out this BS hit that I take here. Cause I gotta ask you, how did that just hit body? How did that just hit body? What body? What body is there to connect to? It didn't even hit my tail. Like what? I would understand a tail shot. What body part of mine, of the body, the legs in upper tail, did that connect to? I'm telling you, bro, this game hates me. Here comes Pycno, which will be the deciding factor of this fight. He actually misses head slam there somehow. I try to go towards him, thinking I can maybe punch him away and not take head slam, but he reaches me and I get swept, and there I go. So yeah, I died. Well, I guess that's really it. I died. There's nothing else to it. But like, think about it. Swapping in total, that team swapped 7 times for me. Only 2 of the people were guilty of swapping. I hope this matchmaking comes soon, because I probably wouldn't have lost that fight if swapping wasn't a thing. I get coming back on the same dino if you get a good spawn, or even just running back. Like, that's fine. But is swapping? Like, are you kidding me? And also, you guys might be thinking I'm trying to like expose or do something to A12, and I'm not. That's not really my intentions. I'm just putting him under bad spotlight to see how, you know, give him a taste of his own medicine, because that's what he does with his videos, it seems. Or at least a good few of them, he's done it in the past. So maybe he gets a taste of his own content for once. Other than that, that's pretty much this video's over. So I have an Nexus channel now that I made the other day, so go check it out. There's some more non-edited, maybe even cut content videos there.